Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Laughter Yoga with me, Tess, at In the Laughter Locker. If you haven't joined us before, welcome. We'll explain a little bit about what we're doing as we go. A quick medical disclaimer, which you will have seen on the page anyway, but please, if you've had an operation in the last 6 to 12 weeks, the laughter exercises can interrupt things, so it's best to get advice from a doctor before doing them. Some people think that they don't actually get physical exercise with laughter yoga, and you do, so just be careful. We do a relaxation at the end, about 10-12 minutes normally. It's a very easy guided meditation, and you're more than welcome to join us for that too. So I hope you're well. Winter is finally upon us. I think we are all feeling that today. So we're going to shake some of those winter blues away with some laughter and some yoga breathing exercises and a little bit of fun and silliness. All right, we're going to start as we always do with the Namaste. The Namaste is putting your hands together like this. You say the word Namaste, which actually means inclusion, really, celebrating each other's differences, honouring each other. But we don't just say Namaste. That would be too easy. We laugh. And this is the first bit of laughter that you're going to do in the session. So I invite you to put your hands together and Namaste, everybody. And relax. Now, the first thing you should feel when you're laughing is it moving your belly. So your laughter shouldn't be from here, not polite laughter. This is proper laughter, that kind of laughter. When you laugh with a friend and you've forgotten what you're laughing at, that's what we need. So what you've done already is instantly send signals to your brain. And now your brain is releasing endorphins and serotonin, the feel-good hormones. And your brain doesn't know the difference between just laughing for the sake of laughing or laughing at comedy. So even on your unhappiest days, if you smile and laugh, you can get those hormones going and make yourself feel better. So clever. We're going to warm up standing up today, but you don't need to be standing up, all right? You can do these exercises seated or standing. They all work the same way, and every single exercise has a health benefit. So everything you're doing has a purpose, even the silliest things. And we're going to start with just a little warm up. We're going to have a shakedown, all right? We're going to shake down and laugh just to get ourselves moving. So if you're sitting, just raise your arms and shake them down and move your legs up and down off the floor if you can. So heel toe, just to pump those muscles in your legs. And if you're standing, we're going to shake everything. All right, I want you to imagine you're that Christmas tree with the pines falling off. You're trying to get them all on the floor to hoover them up. All right, so let's go. Silly but fun. And now your brain should be really zinging with those hormones. And just roll your shoulders. Always make sure your posture's good, whether you're in the chair or standing up, okay? The next thing we're going to do is get that cardio going a bit more, get even more warmed up. Have a drink of water if you need one. I always drink quite a lot because I'm talking at the same time. Okay, this is a real booster. It's a great stress release as well. This is laughter boxing. And we always say that we don't box with hate or with the aim to hurt someone. These are laughter-filled love punches, all right? All you're doing is pushing the stress away. Very simple chant. Ho, ho, ha, ha. Ho, ho, ha, ha. All right? And you can go in any direction you like. If you've got space and you can move around, you can walk around while you're doing it. If you're seated, again, move your legs if you can. Just to get everything going, okay? And we're going to raise our heart rate a little bit. So as we do this, we'll get faster and faster and faster. And then we'll come down the other way and slow down again. So just take a couple of breaths in and out. And in and out. One more, in and out. And let's get started. Ho, ho, ha, ha, 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 ho, ho, ha, ha. And really put the strength behind your arms so you can feel the muscles. Ho, ho, ha, ha, 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 ho, ho, ha, ha. And big breath in and out. And then just let your breath come back to normal. And you should feel a little bit flushed. Your heart should be going just a little bit. Should really feel warmed up. So letting your breath just come back to normal. We're going to do some breath work now. Okay, and this is very simple. We're going to breathe in through our nose and raise our arms up and stretch. And then we're going to hold it. And then we're going to breathe out through our mouth. Now doing this, we're going to do it in numbers. So we're going to breathe in for 5. So you need to breathe in slowly, sort of measured, breathe in. Then hold it for 6 and breathe out for 7. Okay, so let's breathe in through our nose for 5. Stretch and hold. And let your breath return to normal. We're going to do that 2 more times. Okay, so remember, you're raising your arms and breathing in slowly. You're holding, and then a big breath out slowly. All right, it's all about the rate that you do it at. So let's breathe in. Hold it. If it helps, bend forward. And the other thing that you can do is laugh out. And most people find it easier to laugh out. It's a more natural thing to do. And at the same time, you're sending that signal to your brain for those endorphins. So on this one, we'll do the same again. Breathe in and up, hold, and when we come down, we're going to laugh, all right? And let all of the air out that way. So let's breathe in. Hold it. And relax. That's great. Just let your breath return to normal, okay? Give yourself a second or two. There should be no pain with these exercises. All we're trying to do is get that heart rate going, get you feeling good, get those endorphins out. And that's what laughter yoga is about. It's about giving you a sense of wellness and feeling good. And it also can bring joy and happiness and contentment. And those are wonderful things to bring out of exercise. So the next thing we're going to do is dumbbell laughter, which is a bit of silliness. All right, we're going to pretend we're elephants and we're just going to wave our trunks and laugh. It is that simple. It's great to do with kids as well. So we're literally going to put our hand on our ear as if that's our ear here. Okay. And we're going to put our trunk out. And I want you to just wiggle your hips and laugh. And relax. Just a little bit of silliness. And silliness is also important in laughter yoga. And indeed, it's really important for mental health. To be silly and playful really helps us be a more rounded person and a happier person. And the next one's a little bit silly as well, but it's really good stretch. And it's a great way to get your breathing and laughter in. All right. So it's meter laughter. I'll try and stand so that you can see, but we're going to start on the shoulder with one arm. So we're going to do alternate arms. Then we're going to come across and go into the middle, onto the next shoulder, and then arm out and laugh. We do the same with the other hand, okay? Furthest shoulder, into the middle, to the other shoulder, and then arm out. And this time we're going to start with both hands in the middle and move outwards. All right? So, stretch those arms up and out. and relax. I'm going to do the next half seated. Pull a chair up. Hopefully you can, that's great. I think you can all see me. So this next breath, the breathing, the yoga breathing or pranayama, is really important element of laughter yoga, and it really helps us, and it can help us in lots of ways. So it can help us for basic stress relief. It's great for waking up and to feel centered and calm, and this exercise particularly is good in the morning. So if you do it when you first get up, it'll help you with all those things and give you a good start to the day. And as species, we don't breathe properly. We only use about a third of our lung capacity, and we really ought to learn to breathe better, because when we breathe better, we're feeding that oxygen into our bodies and our organs, and then we think better, we feel better, we act better. So it has a knock-on effect if you can get that breathing right. So this one's a little bit unusual. I think we've done this once before a while ago, and this is a real quick breath. So we're going to do a breath out of the nose only, really quickly. And as you breathe out or breathe in, you will feel your belly come out, all right? And the breath out will happen naturally, so I don't want you to worry about that. I just want you to concentrate on the number we're going to do. We're going to do 60 breaths, and we're going to do it by counting 4 on each finger 3 times, all right? And you can use the chant ho, ho, ha, ha to do the breaths so that you know that you've done the 4, rather if you don't want to count, if you want something that's a bit different. All right, so if I demonstrate just quickly, so it's really simple. It's, all right, so you're doing that through your nose really fast. It's a really great thing to do for stress, and it really helps you set up for the day. You'll find your neck and your shoulders should relax while you're doing it, so don't tense up. Just get yourself in a relaxed position. You can do it standing or seated. I prefer to do this one seated myself. Okay, so just sit in your seat, posture right, get relaxed. Remember, just count on your fingers and go. And then a big breath out and relax. Shall we try that one more time just so that you can get used to it? It's a different sensation to most of the breathing exercises we do. So we're breathing out through our nose in quick successions of 4. We're going to do it 60 times in total, and at the end give a big breath out. All right, so let's go again for one final time. And let that breath out. Get rid of all that stale air. And then just wiggle your shoulders and relax. So that one is a really great one for stress, as I say, and in the morning to get you going, to get you functioning. It's really good. So we're going to move on to our relaxation in a second. So if you want to get a drink of water, if you haven't got a chair already, grab a chair. And we do this seated. And if you'd like to sit on your chair, get comfortable. So you want to be comfortable. Okay. Feet on the floor. That's both feet on the floor, please, just so that you're grounded. And it's always good to just have your hands upturned on your thighs if you can, and just let yourself relax. So I just want you to close your eyes and just breathe in and out, and in and out. And I want you to concentrate on your breath. No numbers involved, no right or wrong. This is about your breath and you being comfortable. And I want you to imagine that all around you, you're contained within a beautiful silk blanket. It's underneath you, on your chair, underneath your feet, around your legs, wrapped up round your head. It's beautifully soft. Maybe it's your favourite colour. And it's holding you and protecting you. And it's making you feel loved and safe. And all the time you're breathing in and out, and in and out. And I want you to think this time of a sound, something that soothes you. Maybe it's a wind chime in your garden, or of some moving water, or maybe wind in the trees, or maybe it's just the ice on the glass. It's a sound that just relaxes you. And all the time I want you to breathe in and out and relax. I want you to imagine that sound moving around your body. And you can feel your feet firmly planted on the floor, grounding you, and the chair beneath your seat. And you can hear the sound tinkling up through your toes and around your feet, and all the little bones and muscles, and up round your ankles. And as the sound moves, you feel your muscles relax. And you breathe in and out. And now you hear that sound travelling up round your calves, up through the veins and the muscles, up to your kneecaps, wrapping around it, making you smile. And the sound soothes you and comforts you, and you feel all the tension leave, and you relax. And up the sound goes, the sound of that water or the wind in the trees, whipping up around your thighs, up to your hips and your abdomen, all the time comforting you, removing your tension and replacing it with calm. And breathe in and out. And we move up our bodies, round our torso to our chest. The sound wrapping itself around and around us, tinkling down through our shoulders, down through our arms and our elbows, to our wrists and our hands, and right down to our fingertips. That beautiful sound. You are the sound. You are alive with sound. You can feel those muscles relaxing more and more. And you breathe in and out. You can feel your fingers tingling from the sound. And so this sound moves on to the top of your back, the back of your neck, around your neck and your chin, releasing that tension, soothing you, singing to you, up through your cheekbones and across your brow and up to the crown of your head. That soothing sound, that wind in the trees, that movement of water, that tinkling. You're now alive with this beautiful soothing sound. I want you to take a breath in and out. And with the next breath in, I want you to breathe in calm and breathe out any tension that's left. And just let it go. Let your shoulders relax. Feel your fingers and toes tingle. And smile. Just enjoy the last remnants of that sound as it starts to fade. Your body though, your body remains relaxed. And the sound has gone and it's now quiet. And you just breathe in and out and enjoy a few moments of peace. And you are completely relaxed. And now I want you to wiggle your toes and move your legs. And wiggle your fingers and flex your arms. And roll your shoulders. And with your eyes still closed, I want you to take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, open your eyes. And just let yourself come back to your room. Adjust to the light where you've had your eyes closed. I hope you enjoyed that. It's a slightly different one today, a little different sensation. It's nice to try different things. Different things work for different people. So if that wasn't for you, don't worry. There are other things that will be for you. And as I always say, please don't rush off and drive a car for a little while. Just let yourself come back to normal. Perhaps have a cup of tea or a cup of coffee and let yourself just be for a while. Okay? We're going to finish the session with, as we always do, with a re-energizer, just to wake ourselves up a little bit, and an affirmation card for the week. And the re-energizer is one we've done before. It's a very easy one, but it's a great one for waking up and making you feel good. So we're going to raise our arms and say, I'm alive. And then we're going to clap and say, I'm awake. And we're going to shake our arms and say, I'm alert. And then the last one is, I'm enthusiastic. Okay? So we're going to do 3 of those. So let's go. I'm alive. I'm awake. I'm alert. I'm enthusiastic. I'm alive. I'm awake. I'm alert. I'm enthusiastic. I'm alive. I'm awake. I'm alert. I'm enthusiastic. Well done, everybody. The card for today is, so just pick this up. I forgive myself for any past mistakes and let go of what I cannot change. What a great piece of advice that is. There's no point in holding on to it as long as we learn from them. They're never mistakes anyway, they're just learning experiences. I forgive myself for any past mistakes and let go of what I cannot change. And I hope you take that with you through this week and next. I'm back in 2 weeks' time, be the last one for 2021. It'll be a Christmas themed one. So wear your Christmas jumper or hats if you like and you want to join in. We're going to have some fun with some Christmas themed exercises and relaxation and just have a good time to bring the end of the year to a close. So please stay safe, everyone. I know there's bad weather forecast. Stay safe, be happy, and don't forget to keep laughing and smiling. See you soon. Bye for now.